Hey there, welcome to the Ultimate IELTS Skills Tutorial. My name is Alex, and today I'll be sharing some amazing tips and strategies to help you ace the reading section of the IELTS exam. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify key ideas, supporting details, and key words with ease. But before we dive into that, let's take a moment to talk about why this is so important. Did you know that the reading section of the IELTS test is considered one of the toughest parts of the exam? That's because it requires a strong vocabulary and the ability to understand complex texts, the ability to answer questions quickly and accurately. But don't worry, with the right mindset and approach, you can develop the reading skills you need to perform well on the IELTS test. So in this video, we'll be practicing some skills based on the first unit of the Mindset for IELTS textbook, Level 1. This unit is all about developing your reading skills and helping you identify main ideas and the supporting details in a text. Now, these skills are essential for the success of the IELTS test, and we're going to show you exactly how to master them. One of the most effective ways to identify the main idea is to skim the text quickly. This is so we can have a general idea of what the text is about. Then we can read the text more carefully to identify the main ideas and supporting details. This is called scanning. We can also summarize the text in our own words to help understand it better. Now let's practice some of these skills. I'm going to read a short text and ask you some questions to help you identify the main ideas, supporting details, and key words. Here's a short news article about a recent study. A new study has found that exercise can improve mental health. Researchers from the University of Bristol in the UK conducted a study of over 10,000 participants and found that those who exercised regularly had lower rates of depression and anxiety than those who did not. The study also found that the people who exercised for at least 30 minutes per day had the greatest mental health benefits. So before we start identifying the main ideas and supporting details, let's first identify some key words that might help us understand the text better. Key words are the words that are most important or relevant to the topic being discussed. Some key words here could include exercise, mental health, University of Bristol, study, participants, depression, anxiety, and 30 minutes. Now, let's use these key words to identify the main ideas and the supporting details by asking some questions. What's the main idea of this article? Well, the main idea is that exercise can improve mental health. What evidence do we have to support this idea? In this article, there is a citation of a study conducted by the University of Bristol. And this study found that the people who exercised regularly had lower rates of depression and anxiety than those who did not. And this study also found that people who exercised for at least 30 minutes per day had the greatest mental health benefits. So what are some of the key details? Well, the key details could be the University of Bristol, the study, which involved over 10,000 participants, and that regular exercise can have significant mental health benefits. Let's try another one. Here's a short article about relationships. Relationships are an important part of life, and family relationships are some of the most important of all. In order to have strong family relationships, it is important to have good communication, understanding, and respect. Without these things, family relationships can be strained and difficult. By working to improve communication, understanding, and respect within your family, you can strengthen your relationships and create a happier, more supportive home environment. So what's the main idea of this paragraph? The main idea here is that family relationships are important and require good communication, understanding, and respect. What are some key details? The paragraph mentions that family relationships are some of the most important and that we need good communication, understanding, and respect, and that these are necessary for strong relationships. It also states that without these things, relationships with our family can be strained and difficult, and we need to work to improve them to create a happier, more supportive home environment. Great job, everyone. Now that you've practiced identifying the main ideas, the supporting details, and keywords, let me give you some additional tips to help you succeed. Tip number 1, you need to practice your skimming and scanning. Skimming and scanning are the two reading techniques that can help you the most by saving you time and finding the information you need quickly. Remember, skimming involves reading quickly to get a general idea of what the text is about, while scanning involves searching for specific information within the text. By practicing these techniques, you can help to answer these questions more efficiently and effectively. Tip number 2, build your vocabulary. Having a strong vocabulary is essential for success, and we need to study and practice new words regularly and try to use them in context to improve your understanding and retention. Tip number 3, take practice tests. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS in general is to take practice tests. This will help you get a sense of the type of questions you'll be asked, as well as the timing and format of the test. So in conclusion, developing strong reading skills is essential for success. By following these tips and strategies, you'll be well on your way to mastering the reading section. Remember to practice regularly, build your vocabulary, and take practice tests to ensure that you're fully prepared for the big day. Thanks for watching, and best of luck on your IELTS journey.